Hello everyone and welcome back to Fatum Aeterna, Lord of the Dead, Fatum Aeterna, the fate of the eternal to forever act as the avatar of death, to cleanse the corrupted mortals. We resume where we left things off last time with a battle before us. Today is a wonderful day. We finally finished the 4th floor. The catacombs will be behind us and we shall ascend to the Cathedral. But let's not get ahead of ourselves, because before us we have an interesting boss. Not a challenging boss, but an interesting boss. And I'll talk about the Pyromancer during this battle, which is against an elite Warden, Sword Mistress, Sorceress, and a Conjuress. Now remember, in the Domus Kron, the Book of Grudges, we have written in blood the Conjuress's name. So, what I'm getting at is she's going to need to get over here real quick. So to help facilitate that, do I want to do anything? Yes, I do. But I want to wait before I do it. What we're going to do is we're going to have good old Muffet do some pulling. Well, that was the plan. But nothing ever goes according to plan, does it? Okay, so the new threat is this stance. We have a few ways we can deal with this. Way number 1. Huh. Okay, I think I know the way. This is the way, and all. But it's a little risky. So just trust me. I know what I'm doing. I am a professional. Kind of. Sort of. Sort of a professional. And what I did just there proves that I am sort of a professional and not actually a professional. I borked it for everyone. Oh well. Let's just get started, shall we? I haven't forgotten this slight Conjuress. And I'm muted. Hey look, it worked. I hope she doesn't think that she's escaped me, because she hasn't. I'm gonna pull her right back. You didn't get rid of me.
Rot their flesh and their soul.
Lady. Now I'm going to do this properly and wait. See, that's proper ordering. Double critting with Nergleth, proving why he is our hypercarry. Our lad amongst lads. That wasn't exactly what I wanted to see, but this should be fun. Okay, so the Pyromancer. A fight that is coming up. And I had a question last episode.
Your frail bodies fail you.
Actually, I had a couple. Like, at least 3. Maybe more. But, Curious. Is it not? My question was... I guess these two can move.
This will be your end.
This series, thus far, we have, and by we, I mean me, have stuck to a stringent rule. Is that the correct word? I was very strict on myself with making sure that every moment that I could, obviously it's not possible with constructs, but every moment that I could, I would be dealing stress damage. Why do you need to be so annoying? And I asked last time if you would like me to stick strictly to that rule and kill the Pyromancer with stress, or if it was okay to deviate and, you know, kill her. Just flat out kill her. And I got 2 responses, and I think both of them had a great point. Which was, if we kill the Pyromancer, things are going to go a lot smoother than if we try and stress the Pyromancer. And that's not because she can't be stressed. She can. The problem...
Become part of the breathless tide.
...is her little friends that are constructs, thus cannot be stressed, and explode for true damage. Now, of course, wards do block even true damage, but there are 3 of them at the start, and that's 3 explosions that hits everyone.
Toss them in
for a lot. And I was a little concerned. So I think it might be time to shake things up a bit. Sha. We do have the wizard bones. These are terrible. I talked briefly about the warrior bones and how they could be pretty good. The wizard bones reduce magic damage received by 40%, but increase physical damage received by 40%. And this game is primarily physical damage, and we kill magic people fast anyway, so I probably wouldn't ever use this. So yeah. Don't look. Shh. You didn't see anything. That's a secret. A tool to help us later. Hey! Ossifrage's max vigor! Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. How much vigor do you have from this? You have 5, okay. So from the artifact chest, we want rolling the dice, spirit spear, robes of potence, grappling hook, that thingy that gives evasion, all of the above, show it to me, door, number, whichever. They're never going to drop, are they? From left to right, we have the Ring of the Overlord. Iratus begins each battle with full wrath. The Warding Pendant, all minions gain +1 ward until the battle ends. I was just talking about this. And the Standard of Darkness. If no minions were killed in battle, all minions that took part in the battle restore 20% vigor. I guess I'll take the Ring of the Overlord.
I'll take it as tribute.
I'll take it as tribute. For our next battle, we have a, what is this called? Golden Statue. Is that what it's called? Anyway, Golden Statue, the Failed Experiment, the Conjuress, and the Elite Shadow Elf. What is the plan? I was going to ask in Spanish, but I forgot what the word for plan was. Yep, not remembering it. Okay, Conjuress needs to die. That is the plan. Good plan. Great plan. Does that mean we need Rafam here instead of Mafdet? Go away. You weren't supposed to show up yet. Gurevnaga in slot? This is okay, I like it. It's sketch, but I like it. Sounds good to me. Do I have any consumable things I want to use? Wow. We could use a gambling chip. I'm really not afraid of this group. Maybe I should be, but I'm not. Like, 0 fear.
It embellishes my undead features.
So little fear. I'm just not afraid. Yeah, I have none. Maybe that's incorrect of me. But I am just not afraid of the Elite Shadow Elf. I don't know why. I'm just not. Like, the worst thing, by the way, Gurevnaga basically, with 63% evasion, this Failed Experiment has a 2% chance to hit him. If we roll the 2, he might as well just have it at that point. Like, good on you. Good job. You did it. Evasion build. I love it when it works. And I hate it when it doesn't. That's how everything is, though, isn't it? When things are going your way, it's all sunshine and rainbows. And when it's not... well, it's not. This lineup is kind of annoying for us, but this will work, I guess. You know what, Nurgleth? Show off.
Death predestined.
Oh, yeah. That's beautiful. Now imagine, for me, if you will, if we had the crow's paw. Things would be beautiful.
Now that's gonna leave a mark.
I might as well start working on the construct. That damage is insane. But the other reason I did this is to... Well, okay. Oh, this is without... Blah, blah, blah. Okay, it's fine. This is the all remaining strength thing that lets you move twice, and I was very afraid that she was just about to double tap somebody. Specifically Nergleth or Rafam. Both of that would have sucked. Oh, I should have used, whatchamacallit, the Plague Fall. Ah, well. How much health do you have? If I quick math this, she dies? If I hit her again? Okay. Oh. It would help if me hitting her again actually did damage. Alright, I'll guarantee her death.
You know why? There's no sun up in the sky. Bony weather in...
Bye-bye! In case you were confused, that's because entirely of the all remaining strength and sanity that she had, which consumes 40% of her maximum vigor to move twice. I do need to heal. So, you know, let's do that.
Death predestined.
And here I wanted to get rid of the vampiric fangs, but I feel like they're pretty helpful. That might just be me, though. Just kill her. Just keep working on it. You'll get there, eventually.
Maybe I'll craft this one into furniture.
Bye-bye! We are a little vulnerable now to the Shadow Elf. But do I care? Not really. Again, I have nothing but insane amounts of disrespect for this thing. I don't even know why, I just do. Guess I'll fog this. I need Gareth Naka in this position so that he can do his other thingy. You know, the other thing. We're using so much mana, but there's a reason that's okay. You'll see. Oh no, I'm marked. Whatever will I do? This could actually really hurt. Doom's great. I love Doom. I'm really bad at the video game, but overall, not that bad. Okay. This went well.
Another step towards my eternal kingdom.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We used the gambling chip. I forgot. How did I forget? I forgot because I have the memory of a goldfish. It's fine. Well done, Rafam. I am going to distill because there are a few things we need here. So you, and you.
Behold my work.
We have both of the bones. Roll the bones. And hopefully roll all 5 of the buffs. Then you'll be top DPS for like 20 seconds. Crow's Paw. Okay. You want the good news or the bad news? The bad news is there's no Crow's Paw. The good news is that something useful has shown up. From left to right, we have the Warrior Bones. Reduces physical damage received by 40%. We have one of these, and I have theorized at its usefulness. We might be wearing one of this. It could be good. We'll find out, I guess. The Spiked Head, we've seen this I don't even know how many times now. I hate it. No. And the Sharpened Bone. This is a curious item. This enables a minion's abilities to ignore both blocks and wards.
Toss it with the rest.
And there's a build that I said I would do if we got the Sharpened Bones. It's not that I'm disappointed, because I love seeing this for myself. I want to test it out. But it involves a character we haven't seen for a long time, and that is the Bride of Iratus. We can actually make her pretty powerful, couldn't we? We have a legendary heart, a rare flesh, a rare bones, terrible blood, but it's fine. So the idea with the Sharpened Bone build is you have 3 characters in the front that are supporting the bride. The ones I've seen is Bone Golem. I don't remember what was in the second slot. Shade to reduce accuracy, or not even that, just to like generate mana basically. And then Bride in the final position. And the way that you killed things was turn 1, you pop Think of Him, probably Adore Him, if I were to take a guess. And then you literally spam Bloody Rose. Like every single turn. And it just, because it pierces the Sharpened Bones, it kills basically all 4 enemies in 3 turns of this. So 4 turns, the combat's over, and you've just won. So that's the build. I'm intrigued, I'll say. And to help facilitate that, we have created... I mean, it helps facilitate this. This is why I created it. But we had the boss before us, and let me talk about a good old friend of ours. He showed up a while ago, and now he has a level 25 brain. Kamul. I also gave him some legendary dust because, well, the shade's legendary. And you may notice that I gave him the Jester's Visage. I've talked about this build a few times. And the goal of this build is not to use the incredibly overpowered, ridiculously insane Void Claws, even though we could if we wanted to. The goal of this build is for things to hit Kamul and miss, and Kamul to his feature to reflect damage. Well, not reflect. Reflect's incorrect. To counterattack for 120% of his attack, which right now is sitting at, leaves us with 46 to 50 attack. So the goal here is to make Kamul more evasive, have enemies hit him, and then him reflect, counterattack, like endlessly, and just watch everything die by itself. Now, 54% evasion is not enough on Eternal Harvest for this to work. We're looking at like 70% that we're going to need. So, we're missing a few items to really make that work. I think they're artifacts mostly. Grappling Hook, Robes of Potence, the amulet thing that I destroyed in like the last series. That would all be really good to help out. But Kamul will be showing up for this fight because he helps kill things. And there will be Archthief Rafam. We have seen the potential of Rafam's damage, and basically him just repeatedly bandaging things is going to be awesome. And we have a new friend. This was what I was debating on for a while. I said that we would not be seeing one in this series. And obviously I lied. The Headhunter. There is no one better at killing things than the Headhunter. My favorite thing about the Headhunter is that his Wrath ability can be upgraded to give additional parts if it kills something. And I love farming things. So, Minosvis, I said that incorrectly, Minosvis is here. Name suggestion by Icewave, who loves the Headhunter. Thank you. I don't actually think this is an historical or anything, like an actual name. It's a name of a Dullahan, but not a real Dullahan. It's what Icewave would like a Dullahan to be named. So Minosvis is here to kill things, to farm parts for us if we so desire to go down that path. And just real quick, I'll go over how his abilities work and how to upgrade them. Dual Slash attacks 2 random enemies. We've gone for a Vorpal Slash. This gives a 5% chance to immediately kill something. I don't know if this is the quote-unquote correct upgrade, but because we do have the Mechanical Eye, which makes it so we cannot miss, I didn't want to go down the path that gave me accuracy. Literally my decision there. Ketchum. This is a hook that will pull a random enemy to the very first position, ignores block. I've gone with the Jagged Hook upgrade. This makes it so that it has a 50% chance to stun stuff, whatever it hits. And I like stunning. This, for Sensum, this is the Headhunter's only stress ability, and I've never once used it. Ever. And I sat here for a while thinking of how to upgrade it. But I've decided to go with the Markham upgrade, which increases this... No, it doesn't. It keeps the stress damage the same, but the target that it hits will lose all evasion. And I'm getting sick and tired of people evading me. So, that's kind of why I picked it. Also, the other upgrade path is so that it hits 2 enemies. And I just thought of a scenario where, like, there's 1 enemy left, and this was doing nothing. Again, I don't even know if I'm ever going to press this button, but this would enable Manavis to stand in with a group that dealt stress damage. So, options. I got options. The Seething Wrath ability is a trap. This marks a targeted selection, position, even. And then the Headhunter move backwards. At the start of the next turn, the Headhunter will hit that position as a free action. So you'll hit it, and then you can move your turn. I've gone with the Sundering Wrath upgrade. This makes it so that it will sunder all armor and resistance until the battle ends. The other option is to remove all blocks and wards, but there are other ways to do that, I guess. For Bloody Harvest, this is an attack that will just hit all enemies. And there are a number of Eternal Harvest builds, specifically Eternal Harvest builds, that utilize Bloody Harvest upgrade Abundant Harvest. This makes it so it still hits all enemies, but there's a 2% chance to immediately kill an enemy, so an instant kill chance. And the Headhunter's unique item from the cultists...
Am I in the mood for terror or lethality today?
¿Por qué no los dos? His item is something Contract, which gives him a 5% chance to insta-kill on any of his abilities. So the idea is you get the item, you have this upgrade, and now you have a 7%, you just spam this with a 7% chance to kill anything that it hits. It's cheesy, but for Eternal Harvest 4 and 5, you need the cheese. I mean, maybe even 3, people could argue. Everything above 1 seems really hard, so, just go with it if you got it, But I did decide to go for the Harvest the Blessed upgrade. This turns it into a single target ability that targets a random person and hits rather substantially. 175% attack is nothing to scoff at for the Headhunter. And last but not least, I talked about Bounty already. We upgraded it to Profitable Bounty because I love farming parts. The other upgrade is it's a 50-52 insta-kill. I mean, even on Eternal Harvest like 5, I don't know if I would take this. With his item, it's a 55% chance to insta-kill, but I like farming parts. It's literally like my favorite thing to do. I don't have 300 plus mounts in World of Warcraft because I play World of Warcraft. Anyway, so as you can see, his stat distribution, I was very straightforward. I literally upgraded Vigor twice and Attack 6 times. That was it. That's all I did. So, hopefully, Manavis doesn't immediately die on us. The other person we'll be bringing to this conflict is someone who has been with us for quite some time, Gengenga, who is still missing some pieces. I'm sorry. But Gengenga is going to be here because, as I previously discussed, Gengenga has an ungodly amount of resistance that just makes him durable to magical shenanigans, which is all that we're going to be facing. Additionally, also deals some decent damage with Accurate Volley and Whistling Buckshot, which we'll be using to try and kill the constructs as they appear. So to assist with that, we're going to put these 6 points into attack. Yeah, we have a very versatile zombie, don't we? It's very weird. You would never think versatile and zombie are words that go together. We have one more battle of an additional 20 spell power. Excellent. Now, there's no point wearing the Spirit Chainmail here because this does not trigger on summoned creatures, which is what we're going to be fighting. So, let's go ahead. We have terrible armor pieces. What the heck?
Now I will make mortals tremble before me. Well, even more than previous.
So we'll go ahead and pop on our spell power. Nurgleth and Guruthnaka are both close to reaching the next level, so they can sit in the arena. As for the rest of our things, the Golden Rose, I don't actually know if we're going to use this, because we're going to be spending our first 2 turns setting up, most likely. So
it embellishes my undead features.
We're definitely going to equip the Tempered Blade. This will give +6 attack, and because we're going to try and kill things, that's good. Additionally, because we're going to try and kill things, we do not need the Shackles of War, which means we can use another ring. And I'm thinking... that's not good. The Spiked Rings, yes. More Wrath. all the wrath. Which leaves for our final ability, we could get some additional luck, attack. Well, I should take vigor.
Fetching.
I should be responsible. That's the thing I should do. I should try and be as responsible as possible. And as for... we have so many things we could sacrifice. Jeez, do I even need all this? No. But there's not really a spell that I'm looking for here. Like, we have basically everything that we need. Everything else that we get from this point forward is convenience. It's quality of life. It's win more. So I'm really not concerned. As for what we want... Cursed Grimoire or Mana Source for this boss fight, I think. We aren't going to be using a ridiculous amount of mana. We might have to, though. Because I am very concerned for Camille's safety. I was a little over-eager in giving him the Jester's Visage, I think. So... we can also Cursed Grimoire. That will allow some very fun shenanigans to occur. What if I swap the... yeah, I'll do that.
Finally, this item finds its way into my capable hands.
We'll go with the Cursed Grimoire because Camille is partially here for Dark Channeling. This will help us fuel our mana, and also, again, the main reason he's in the other build with the Bride of Iratus. I've done a lot of talking. Holy crap, my voice hurts. So, without further ado, the fourth boss, the Pyromancer, who used to be the third boss, fun fact. We're gonna kill her. We shall introduce her to the worlds. Our Eternal Harvest murder group composition with her as our guinea pig. It's gonna be fun. Having a reputation for being dangerous and unstable, fire mages are usually kept far away from civilization, lest you be faced with 1 or 2 citywide firestorms. The Pyromancer was responsible for one such fire before she was handed over to the maid school as a young girl. Even there, she proved to be more than a handful, and earned the enmity of all of her teachers. She has since finished mastering her powers while working as a mercenary in a company that was brave enough to let her tag along. The Pyromancer doesn't hold back, and everyone knows it. Things must be getting desperate if this fire-eyed spellcaster was hired to join the fight. Desperate indeed. So here she is, and more... oh, Camille is so dead. Like 900% dead. Sorry, Camille. Rip. The Camille's survivability, by the way, comes from... what's it called? His unique item that allows him to heal based on damage reflected. Well, it was a good run, Camille. So these are the fire elementals that I was concerned about. I could actually just flee right now and just regroup real quick. That's the thing I can do. They are summoned creatures, and they self-destruct. When the summoning duration ends, the fire elemental explodes, dealing 120% true damage in interrupting stances. All minions affected by the blast receive 20% more damage until the end of combat. This is why it's very important that these either die or are blocked with ward. So, the question now is, do we try and escape and let Camille live? Because of my over-eagerness. Also, Rafam isn't the one that can eat this. Who would I bring in Camille's stead? I wonder... I want to... Would it be Shambler? You know what, we're going to retreat real quick, because I don't want to lose Camille. If I wait, will this leave immediately? I'm going to actually lose Minave. No, fine. We'll be fine. That's fine? Still fine. Perfect.
Death has been denied.
Yeah. It's
For
fine.
now.
We aren't dead, Iratus. You're overreacting.
A skeleton will clean up this mess later.
We're fine. Okay, so Camille, sorry about giving you the Jester's Visage. I had a feeling that would happen. But with Genganga and Minovis, I'm not comfortable bringing Ossifrage. So as the support, we should probably just bring Shambler. Yes? Actually, if we bring Ossifrage... Oh, did that consume my Grimoire? Nope. Cool. With Ossifrage, that gives us an interesting opportunity for Splinter Hell. The problem is that you and you are going to be moving like freaking mad. You know, I guess it doesn't matter, right? Because Genganga can take a few turns to, like, set up. Second slot murder. I had a plan and it all fell to pieces because I got too eager with the Jester's Visage. But we should be okay here, right? This should be fine. We could also, instead of Gengango, just bring Shambler and have her kill things. In worst case, she just falls back for support. I do like Morbid Beauty. It is terrifying, but I like it. Okay. Let's see what you can do, Shambler. If that even is your real name. Was that actually her real name? I don't know. Should I give her a block? I'll hold the points, I guess. Alright. Take 2. You didn't see anything. You didn't see anything. This should be fine. Yeah, this should be fine. Minoves doesn't really care. Alright, here we go. To battle. Take 2. We're back, lady. Did you miss me? I didn't miss you. I didn't. Must admit. The one downside, I suppose, is that Minovis is at, can't really heal himself without the Vampire Fangs, which would be nifty to have right about meow. But 'tis what it is. I'm actually going to open up with Finger... I didn't equip an item. It's fine. I was going to open up with Finger of Death, but I have changed my mind. Have I? For 50 mana... Maybe I haven't changed my mind. You know?
Death.
I haven't changed my mind. I thought about it. What if I just harvest the Blessed from here? Yeah. That looked nice. I'm gonna wait with Shambler. Just prevent Ossifrage from blowing up. Please leave me alone. I'm just a poor little lost soul that hasn't done anything.
Ooh, I hope there will still be enough left to reanimate.
I think I have a new plan. Oi. What part of I'm just a poor little lost soul that hasn't done anything do you not comprehend?
You will soon embrace your new existence.
By the way, if you stun them, they don't explode. I'm like 90% sure. A little bit more than 90% sure, I think, actually. This should be fine. If only you could... Oh well. We'll wait again. I want to see what the AI has planned.
Your frail bodies fail you.
This thing is very dead. Oh, that was a boom. I was not paying attention.
One of you.
Oh well. Was that 2 turns? 2 turns happened really fast. Well, this is why you pick up Dispel, by the way.
End of magic.
My friends. Okay. Wait, did you heal? Oh, because of our wrath. Duh. Wait, what? Hold on. I want to test this for science, and I also don't. Oh, no. I have a question. Hear me out. Rafam's gonna die.
Extinction of life.
Should have hit that. Well, my science has been answered. So, this has gone... And here is a saying that this was not a terrifying character. My question was that this went away on the character that we stunned because we stunned them on their explosion turn. So I was like, would they still explode? The answer, as it turns out, is yes. So now the question is, can we do this with 2 people? I actually think the answer is yes. Only because Minovis is really powerful. Well, that's what I get, huh? For comparing this to my Good Always Wins run. 2, 2... How do I want to do this? I need to save my mana just in case, I think. Just in case something goes horribly awry. She's also probably going to spawn another one of these. By doing that, I can kill this next turn. I definitely have to keep warding. Definitely have to keep warding in before I don't. If I'm just on ad control, I'm never going to kill her. It's kind of infuriating, actually. By kind of infuriating, I mean incredibly infuriating. Well, I'm a little confused at the moment. I don't think I'm going to survive if I retreat. And by me, I mean Ossifresh. Is anyone going to blow up? No. Can't do this. Like, I got her down to half health so fast. But I just didn't pay attention to the ads and they blew up and bad things happened. Entirely my fault. Which is the most frustrating part about this, I think. Please don't die, Minovis. I need you. Well, goodbye, Minovis.
One less annoyance in the world.
This went
Death
really
has
poorly.
been denied for now.
Oh, good news. We got these back. Alright, 1 second. Okay. We're back for take 2, and things should look a little different. Hopefully a lot different. We have summoned to our cause an Unfrozen. Weird, isn't it? But the Unfrozen here shall hopefully assist us.
Know why? There's no sun up in the sky. Bony weather incoming.
In a number of things. And what you may ask, I'm glad you asked. The Unfrozen is probably one of the most potent AoE damage dealing characters and has a remarkable amount of synergy with any character that stacks off debuffs. What is this? Oh yeah, the Unholy. The Halo. Novice is still dying. Actually, I didn't name this Headhunter because I felt that they were going to die, and it looks like I wasn't wrong. But, I can put them in the cube and make this better. What's the cube, you ask?
Madness manifest.
Don't worry. Don't worry what the cube is.
Brave are an excellent source of fresh corpses.
But this should be fine. We're, I didn't realize that was a physical attack. I guess that makes sense, though. We are on our way to murderizing everything. And that's what you need to know. Can I pull this forward? Can you buckshot all of this, Mr. Zombie? I hope so.
As worthless as you were in life,
Is that one?
you will be worth something in death.
1 hit points. Wait, why did your... That was 1 hit point. 1 hit point is pretty infuriating. Also, why did the ward not block that? These are the questions that I must ask myself. But, hopefully, everything goes smoother this time about. It's very annoying that her attacks are blocked by ward. These attacks are blocked by block. It's very infuriating. But hopefully we can keep the ball a-rolling. And to not run into too many issues. I might have to put her in a cube. Speaking of the cube. The dangerous cube. The all-knowing cube. The infinite cube. The Halo of Chaos buffs, by the way, are very strong.
Rage released.
Like, I didn't think they were as strong as they are. But they're S class buffs. Which I guess changes a few things. Not too many things, but a few things. You aren't gonna explode, are you? I'm gonna Sorrow.
Extinguish hope.
This probably isn't gonna do anything because of her ridiculous 46 resistance.
I didn't think it would be this easy.
But it'll kill the thing. I'm also gonna trap. Where's the Pyromancer gonna be? I'd love to remove her resistance. But she might not be there. It might be another thing she creates. Because she's... Oh, no, this works. Okay, good. I don't want to screw it up. I could. But I'm not going to. There we go. I should have waited on my turn. That was dumb of me. I'm too tilted. Okay, so that's gone. Now we just can't have an explosion. Or we die. By we, I mean the Lost Soul. Do I have the mana? I did bring the mana source. So I am regenerating 10 mana every turn. But, I might have to put the Lost Soul in a cube. The Lost Soul might have to go in the cube.
Carve open their husks.
I did also change that upgrade to the Abundant Harvest that hits everyone. And, you know, does the thing. The thing. You know, the thing. Has a 2% chance to insta-kill. I should have enough mana next turn. There we go. So go ahead and Infectious Lunacy now. I can't cube the Lost Soul. It's mildly infuriating.
Ashes to ashes. Dust.
By the way, while I was making the Unfrozen, I had already created the Unfrozen.
Madness
So,
manifest.
after I made the Unfrozen, and I was like, you know what? I could have just started the thing with the Sharpened Bone.
Curses.
Well, that puts a little bit of a time clock on our situation, doesn't it? Yes, it does. We are going to be pretty pressed for time. That's not good. I don't think this is a battle of attrition that one wins. At least easily. We did remove her resistance with the trap, so
Terror will overflow.
we can actually do damage now with our good old unnamed unfrozen. Accuracy and evasion, okay. I could try and dispel here and see if that can save a turn for the Headhunter. But I really don't think it's going to. Ah, we're so close. I could... I'm gonna dispel now. That gets rid of the self-destruct debuff and it gets rid of the burning. Are you gonna go boom? No. I should probably kill it though. It's such a hard decision. We'll see if I can just get through this. Well, Gengangar's gonna kill it, okay. So that was the correct decision. We'll wait. I don't think we'd die. I am moving back to back, which is worth knowing. I might just be able to kill her here. I was trying to trap her, then do that. That was my play. But it looks like we've won.
You don't know why? There's no sun up in the sky.
Sloppy, sloppy, sloppy,
Bony
sloppy.
weather incoming.
Perhaps my slop... Wow. Okay, we got... Jeez. The light armor for the first 2 turns of battle, minions receive 25% less damage. This is like the inverse of the Golden Rose. We have a legendary skull. Beautiful. 26 brain. 27 brain. I think that came from the Poor Lost Soul. Salamander skin. Wizard bones. Phantom clothes. Good. And the Carnival mask returns to us. Oof. Sloppy. I wanted this to be like a grand appearance of my murder team. But it didn't go well. I even had like a poem planned and everything. I didn't write the poem. I borrowed it from the internet. It is not a good poem, it's a trolley poem. But that's what makes it good. And we lost Rafam? Maybe I should just stick to stress. Maybe I should just stick to what I know. Gorathnaka has gained more points and now has 37 evasion with his phantom clothes that brings him to a baseline of 67 when combat begins. The evasion build is getting closer and closer. But because I spent so much time on the Pyromancer, we're going to have to call it for today. If you have a name for our Unfrozen, our Headhunter survived. And out of respect for Ice Wave, who has assisted me, Minovius is back. Very weak, but back. I'm actually going to have to bring Ossifrage out of the mortuary and then distill like a turn or two.
Ah, the smell of successful alchemy.
That should suffice. So if you do have a name for the Unfrozen, our nameless Unfrozen, go ahead and let me know. I have actually, in the past, all of our Unfrozen names have been related to Norse mythology, like Niflheim and Elivigar, the river that flows from Yggdrasil. But our plans are coming together. I'm a little concerned about one of our plans, but I guess I can talk about that next time. Oof, what a fight. And here I was saying that she's actually not scary. But that's why I didn't want to stress kill her, because look at all those explosions. It went not great. But anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed, even though it was a sloppy fight. We did get it done. The doorway opens to the Cathedral, the final bastion of the Order of Mankind. And next time, we're going to go desecrate it. I hope you look forward to it, and I'll see you there. Bye-bye.